got 3 more days left of shooting. Catherine is getting married this episode. It's a love story. She believes in love, and there's something really sweet in love stories coming true. Every time they put on the engagement ring, I'm always confused about which hand it's on. So I'm like, wait a minute, is it? Now I figured it out. It's on the watch hand. Yeah. Feels like a feature today. The volume of it, all the trucks over there on location today, everyone getting their breakfast this morning. It just really felt like it was a feature. It's nice when you have rehearsal time, especially for the more complicated scenes. Some actors don't like it. I do. I like it when we're like hashing it out. John Terlesky's a lovely director. It's nice to be on the same page with the director. Sometimes you have like a really good dialogue with the director. If you can tell what kind of photography they're going after, then you can help tell that story. My part of it, I've already had to connect to before I came here, but understanding the viewpoint that he's going after. Just doing this kind of a project, you have to learn stamina and just certain kind of bravery. Your skills become quicker, not necessarily better. It doesn't mean you're telling a more honest story. You always have to dig. Time's the enemy. Sometimes time ends up being a friend though too, because it forces you to find other ways to get places. We are filming what is meant to be the East Coast, the Atlantic. We're making, basically we've redone the entire Pacific Ocean, changed the fishies and everything, and we've supplemented that with a bunch of Atlantic wildlife. Every day is kind of literally get up as late as possible, because usually we're working really late. Grab a little bit of water and hit the road. And if I'm taking the subway and riding my bike, then that's like maybe a 45-minute ride. It's really nice to get the script way ahead of time so that I can start working on it and ask questions and get as much information as I need in order to kind of create a believable story. A lot of it is procedural, but I think every story has to be a love story of some sorts, right? Mm-hmm. It's between two figures. And in a procedural, it's oftentimes between the main characters and a paper trail. And I do think that these writers try to create something that a person could invest in that's a little deeper. This is a sweet scene because I'm playing with some of the girls too, and it's different. It's a different kind of nuance. Catherine is more black and white. Over the years, she's gotten more edgy and rebellious. She found a way of getting past the emotionality of her history. She found a more Zen-like kind of perspective on capturing the bad guys. I'm probably a little more girly than she is sometimes, but I've learned a lot from the character over the years. So I tried on 12 wedding dresses in 3 days. We needed to find something that would make sense for the character, that was believable as like her mother's dress. It had to be romantic, it had to be elegant and classic in a way. And I like all of that. I love the dress. This was an addition from the costume designer Luke Reichley. And one of these, they're real pearls, and one of them are from his mother who passed, and the other one's from his grandmother who passed. And he's given this to me once before to wear on the show, and it was for the 100th episode. It's perfect, and it was just a little piece of him that he wanted to give so that this episode would feel special. I've been working with this crew for 6 years, and a lot of the people have been here the whole time. So a lot of these people are all in to telling these stories, and it makes the day worth it. And it's fun to play with those people. These people end up becoming like a family, you know? Got a good group here. They're really wholesome, and they're kind and they're sweet. And so I'm glad to be able to come to work with a lot of them. See, people are leaving. This is the end of our season. Everyone's kind of hitting the road. If you could finish every day with maybe 3 victories for a character, when you're doing episodic, you can hit at least 3 victories, and it's really nice, you know?
You got 3 today?
I think so, yeah. Yeah, 2 for sure, yeah. Yes. It's a good day. It's a good day.